Alright, so a lot of you guys left me some good feedback on my recent Lava Overflow Minigame Concept video, and I wanted to make a follow-up video addressing some of the changes I made to the minigame. First of all, there was a lot of questions about how frequently we can do this minigame and how that will all work. The minigame will run constantly, anyone can start the minigame or make a team for it, but you can only get XP from this minigame twice per hour. That way, people only seeking the rewards can constantly play it, but those seeking the XP can plan their visits to the game accordingly. Which means that the XP rates can be similar to the Tears of Guthix minigame, based on your mining level on an exponential scale. I'd say at around 99 mining, you should be able to get somewhere around 46k XP per game. That way, we can still keep the common medium in the XP rates between the lava flow mine and the gold deposits at the Living Rock Caverns. The next thing you guys left me feedback on was that you wanted more teamwork events within the minigame itself. I want this minigame to be something that can be very community driven, so adding teamwork events within the minigame will definitely make that possible. During the lava overflow, there will be 4 stages to the rock that you have to mine through, and after each stage, a new event will appear. The events will consist of the boilers in the room breaking, which will need X amount of people to fix depending on how many people are in your party. It will yield anywhere from 1 to 9k smithing XP to each person due to the random smithing level requirement of the boilers. For an example, if the smithing requirement to fix a boiler is level 10, it will give each person fixing the boiler 1k smithing XP. And if the requirement is level 90 smithing, then it will give each person fixing the boiler 9k smithing XP. The next teamwork event will be rock crust debris that randomly fall on top of the lava streams. You'll need X amount of people to mine each debris depending on how many people are in your team, and this will not give you any XP. Another teamwork event will be the drunken dwarf appearing. The entire team will have to talk to him and claim a keg of beer from him. Until the whole team claims the keg and drinks it, you'll be unable to mine the rock. When you all have drank the beer, he will go away and you can resume mining the rock. However, the rock will be harder to mine and go by slower for that stage since you're drunk. Another teamwork event will be the lava will overflow out of control, causing all 4 sides of the rock to be covered in lava. In order to make one side mineable, X amount of people will have to use a water spell on the rock, and the players who cast the spell will be granted 5k magic experience. And lastly, the entire team except for one person will be trapped in by a set of falling lava rocks. That one person has to pick up a super pickaxe that will fall on the ground somewhere within the minigame and mine everyone free. So with the addition of these teamwork events, I feel like it gives the minigame a total unique feeling to it. A lot of you guys said that it was similar to many other minigames, which it does take elements from other minigames, but in itself is an original idea. But anyways, with the addition of these teamwork events, everyone gets a new piece of content that they've never seen before. The stage events will be random, so that way the minigame isn't always the same and repetitive, and it also gives this minigame its own unique feel that sets it apart from every other minigame. Now moving on from game mechanics, you guys love the idea of the Dwarven Pickaxe, and you also love the idea of having to get the pieces for them, but you guys had suggestions about how to put it together, and some questions about the effect to it. First of all, you guys asked about the effect. The superheat ability wouldn't be able to work because you wouldn't have the coal or iron, known as the secondary ores, to make the bars. So instead for the effect, it will randomly incinerate the primary ore you mine and will give you smithing XP based on the XP you would have gotten from making the bar. For example, if you're mining mithril ore, you have a chance to incinerate the ore and gain smithing XP according to what you'd receive for smelting a mithril bar. That way, like the ads, you don't get a log and fire making XP, nor will you get a bar and smithing XP. Next, you guys were worried about the dragon pickaxe becoming useless after this pickaxe releases, but remember, lower levels who can't do the quest or access this minigame can't obtain or use the Dwarven Pickaxe, so dragon will still be relevant since it will still be the best tradable pickaxe. However, I do like an idea brought to me by Anthony Nee, who said, when you get all of the Dwarven Pickaxe parts, you should have to take the parts as well as a dragon pickaxe and a blast fusion hammer to Thurgo, and he will combine them for you to make the Dwarven Pickaxe. This way we can tie in Thurgo, who is a dwarf that happens to be a master smither, and also people will have to burn 1 mil on a blast fusion hammer from the blast furnace, which can be a low-key money sink. With this change, dragon pickaxes will still be relevant and not lose their value. Also, for people asking, what if my dragon pickaxe is in my tool belt? Well, have no worries, Thurgo is able to pull your dragon pickaxe from your tool belt in order to create this Dwarven Pickaxe. Lastly, when you make the Dwarven Pickaxe, it will be permanent, meaning you can't separate the pieces from your dragon pickaxe to sell it. Which means only serious skillers who want the best equipment will combine their dragon pickaxe with the parts. Also, you won't be able to add the Dwarven Pickaxe to your tool belt because it will have an effect on it, such as the Inferno adds, so until that finds its way onto the tool belt, then this tool will also remain off of it as well. And one last thing about the pickaxe, you guys wanted to know if we could toggle the effect on it. I'm going to say no to this one. That way the people who are strictly mining for XP will mine with the Dwarven Pickaxe, and ones who are mining for XP and profit will mine with the Dragon Pickaxe, giving more of a reason for D-picks to remain relevant. So those are all the changes I made to this minigame. I hope you guys like them and I hope they meet your standards. I want to make this minigame as good as possible for everyone in the community. I hope you guys like this idea and I'm hoping you're excited for it if it actually comes out into the game. I'm looking forward to it and I'm hoping that it will be a part of RuneScape. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and make sure you comment below if you have any more suggestions. I'll talk to you in the next one. Later everyone.